All right, man, we got a special guest. We got a celebrity guest in here. Bringing us our highest viewing crowd of the week so far, by the way. It's not a joke, Tim.
No, it's there.
Jimmy Jam comes, everything gets bigger.
That's right. That's true. Tim Gause joining us this morning. Tim, how are you doing, man?
How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Dude, this is kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal.
Week.
Yeah.
Talk to me. I don't think we've even talked about how you guys got hooked up with the Food Network. Like, how did this even
It was
become
by none of our doing, so there was no chance that we had anything to do with it, and it turned out perfect.
Well, you made an event that was big enough to get on their radar, first of all, right?
We were on their radar a little bit for the amount of teams that we draw for the barbecue competition. So they reached out to Pastor Jeff and exchanged emails, and the next thing you know, he said the Food Network's got some contracts for us to sign, and we signed them, and they showed up. They camped out.
Yeah.
They came in droves. There was a lot to the show that we didn't know about, but there's cameras everywhere. No picking your noses, no peeing in the bushes. No.
It was a big deal. Their camera crews were there through your whole event. They were capturing the pre-shows, the day of. And
I've never been around a television, so watching what goes on behind the scenes that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of people to pull that off.
How did your teams feel? Were they excited about it, or were they like, I don't want anybody messing with my magic. I don't want.
Everybody wanted an opportunity to be on until it was time to be on.
And then some of them
were a little, you're in the way. They're filming. They're having them put the box back on the table 10 times until they get just the right angle.
We're
going to turn this in. Sorry.
Some of it's a little. It does get a little choreographed.
We're on a timeline.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be really, really awesome. So you guys didn't really know as they were filming when this was actually going to premiere, right? I mean, they're just filming it. They probably don't even know at the time.
They shot it January 7th, and it's airing July 17th. So
what are some of the highlights you're looking forward to? Like, what do you think is going to make the cut? Do you have any ideas? Like, what do you think is going to be part of the show?
Just to show the public that may not have been to Jimmy Jam, just to show them the magnitude of what it is we do out there, and the amount of people that come in to support it. We just want to convey that to people and maybe attract them to come this year.
Well, and it's getting bigger every year, man.
It is.
I mean,
this year we're sanctioned with the Kansas City Barbecue Association, and that's huge for us. So
man,
it opens up the playing field. Now people can come from around the world to compete at Jimmy Jam.
Wow.
So
that's pretty awesome.
And there are teams that fly in. They have, just like NASCAR, they fly in. They have a crew that'll bring their rig to the site. They cook and get back on the plane.
I was going to say, how does their rig get here? I mean, I think being barbecue is like, that's not my... That's not my barbecue.
Sometimes guys borrow drums. The drum cookers are popular because they're easy to throw together and throw in the back of a trailer. And they do. They have ground crews that orchestrate all that. And I'm not that good in barbecue, so I wouldn't know.
Well, dude, it's so cool. And like I said, the event is just growing in magnitude every year. I mean, you guys' parking lot was full 20 minutes after opening the doors. We don't
want to talk about that part. But
it's a good problem to have. Man.
Yeah,
it's wild. It's insane.
So going back to the original story of the Jimmy Jam, how do you think Jimmy would feel today seeing all this growth, right?
He would be just beaming. He would smile 365 days a year because of it.
Because when I get down to the mouth, and I feel like sometimes if fundraising, my efforts weren't good enough, you always remind me about the first year Jimmy Jam was. He was like, dude, this is where we started, and look what you can do.
We literally could have held it right there in the middle of you guys'...
Look how,
in the middle of that studio.
The whole event was under the arena at the fairgrounds. So the cornhole was under there, the barbecue teams, it was that small. So 9 teams, awesome. I think we had 63 paid for this last year.
Wow.
It's a big growth spurt in only 7 years.
And obviously the growth just means that you guys as organization at Jimmy Jam can do a lot more to help a lot more people.
It is. If it weren't for the event, we wouldn't have sustainability for the year. And this year, rent has been the biggest request that we've had, and it's because it's just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of $700, $800, $900 rent. I mean, a cheap one now is $1,500.
Yeah.
And they're just people.
Yeah. And there's a waiting list for that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's hard to come by. You're right. So.
Yeah, man. What I saw you guys just posted a big list on the St. Augustine Review page recently, and I'm sure a bunch of other pages too. I know you guys give updates on your Jimmy Jam groups and stuff.
Yeah.
What are some other things you guys are that's big on?
Light bills right now this time of year are one of the biggest requests that we get. People just they're bigger than what they're expecting in their budget, and So we close the gap on some of that stuff. We don't get a lot of cable bills, which I don't know that requires assistance anyway. Most of them are pretty affordable, but cell phone bills, car payments, things of that nature. Do get some medical bills. We've done 2 fundraisers, May and June, for medical needs that exceeded what we were in the budget for. So we just did a pop-up event for those. But yeah.
You got
it. What was that last one? It was for those 2 boys, right?
Yeah, Josh Reynolds' kids.
That's right. How did that go?
It went really well. We raised over $10,000 in one day, and it was pretty.
I think
cool.
Troy, you were there.
Yeah,
I
went out.
Yeah, we had some great volunteers that helped put that on, and we couldn't have done it without them. So they were able to get raffle items donated. That was the biggest draw of the whole contest event was the raffles. It was just insane the amount of product that these girls went out and got. You guys met Brittany and Ashley to help put that together. And,
amazing.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
They really showed up and showed out. So it made Jeff and I like, okay, we need to let the new blood take over, There you go. So,
but it's good when you're doing good work, man. Great warriors will show up to have your back, right?
Yeah, we'll plug anybody in. If you need something to do, call us. We'll find something for you to do somewhere.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I have to tell you, like we all know someone that has gone through some really big struggles. And I made one phone call to Tim, and literally the support just poured into this beautiful human being that literally got a reset on life and needed it so bad and was in the darkest times. So this is an incredible organization that honestly is such a grassroots campaign. You are an incredible human being, you guys, putting this together and doing this for people.
It's not just me. There's a lot of things that go into it, but we're, the number one thing that we want to do is just let people know, don't wait till the last minute. If you need help, reach out. Don't let it go. Don't let things get disconnected and cut off. It's so much harder to turn it back on than it is to save it from being turned off.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of red tape. And Jeff and I started this process because a lot of entities in town that are willing to help don't help right away. And we just want to
eliminate. And I think that's what separates you from a lot of the other ones is as you make a quick decision, it's a yes or no. And when it's yes, you guys go.
9 times out of 10, we can have a 5-minute chat in a group chat with the board members. And so if you put in an application at 9 a.m., we very well could have paid your need by 10 a.m.
That's unheard of. Nobody else does that. Nobody else can do that.
Well,
and it's because you guys are just that local group of real people. Yeah. It's it's not a big governmental organization.
Right.
You have to wait months for.
And the red tape and everything. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Hearing Tanya's interview yesterday and some of the red tape that she deals with on a daily basis, I was like, I don't want any part of that.
Right.
That's not what we're about.
Took her 3 years just to get her attention, her voice heard. It was incredible. Yeah. Great story.
Yeah.
Yep. And I can tell you, I'm like with Home Again. I mean, we're on like a 15-year mission, and we finally.
I deal with Ellen all the time. She's a great lady.
Yeah, just now are we getting the money after 15 years?
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still we're grateful to have it, but I mean it's
long time
what you guys do in that instant, and I think it's because the people that you surround yourself with share the same heart.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys have the same vision, and that's so crucial.
There's no safety net anymore. Not that anybody ever has one, but I mean that's what we want to be is. Maybe you can't pay the entire electric bill, but you're putting an effort into it. We're going to bridge that gap to help you keep from getting it shut off. And everybody needs a hand up. That's all right. Hand up, not a handout. So
and a lot of people don't realize how close they are to being in that situation. I mean, you're only a couple paychecks away in a lot of people's lives. I mean, 90%. Or people don't understand how quickly mental illness can hit a family. And bring down a family, and it happens.
You're fine until you're not. Quick. I mean,
exactly, man. I will tell you, you guys probably with me, just my growing up, you guys probably would have been broke if you guys were around when I was growing up, because my mom probably would have called you guys every week, and she said that before, and she loves what you guys.
We've all been in that situation, my family included. I mean, we lost my dad when I was 14, and times were tough. A lot tougher than they are now. So
did that play into at all what you do today? How you want to help people? Just knowing what that struggle is like?
It was humbling at 14 to have people helping us, and so then I just was like, if I can ever get in a position to be able to give back, that's what I'm going to do. So
yeah. Awesome, man.
So, Mr. Celebrity, Monday, July 17th, 10 o'clock p.m. Where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? How are you watching this?
My kids are coming over. I think we're going to have a little watch party there at the house. And
cool.
Maybe contemplate moving if it's terrible. So we'll just turns out, but we're excited.
Little grandpa's cough medicine might be in attendance.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Nice and fine before the show. Yeah,
got to celebrate.
So this is season 2, episode 3. The title is called A Barbecue Slam Dunk. It's the Barbecue USA season. So I'll put that in comments for everybody to make sure that everybody tunes in and watches this.
Yeah,
and I got to say, Michael Simon, real quick, was just phenomenal behind the scenes.
He was.
Talking to Jeff and I. The most down-to-earth real person that we've crossed paths with in the celebrity status. It's just so nice to have a conversation with somebody and he gets it. That's one of the reasons he was there.
Did he know barbecue? Like you guys know barbecue?
He does. He knows way more than
Yeah. For real?
Yeah.
Well, and I bet you that keeps him grounded as a celebrity because when you're around people who do barbecue, right? Yeah, but these are real people. You guys are real people.
Yep. Real husband and wives out there competing, you know, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Denise and I aren't much fun to be around if we both wake up at 3. One of us is fine, but both of us waking up at 3, you're going to get a gulp.
Somebody's grumpy.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. So
somebody didn't sleep on their belly.
No, not at all.
Well, what's next? What's new and exciting for the Jimmy Jam as an organization?
Just to continue to grow, we want to just, that we still run into so many people, and we live here every day, and we'll run into somebody who still doesn't know who we are or what we do. And so it's just trying to get the word out there to people and let them know to apply or, apply for a friend. A lot of the referrals we get are from people who have friends that are struggling. Fill out the application and refer us to your friend. We'll take care of them. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just getting the word out.
How do they get in touch with you? What's the best way to reach out? The best way to find us is
jimmyjamoutreach.com. There's an application place to upload any supporting documentation. If you want your light bill paid, we need a copy of it. So I can't stress that enough. A lot of them come in and there's no documentation. Just
I have a $900 light bill. You're like, I can't dish you out $900.
Yeah. You got to show me. To see the bill. So it's part of the process. So
yeah, sure.
A little bit of that red tape.
That's fair. But, if that's the only red tape you got to deal with,
take a picture of the bill. If you don't know how to scan and all that kind of stuff, take a picture, upload the picture. It's not rocket science, and we'll make it work. And
you guys get those applications pretty quickly, I would imagine, instantly. Right? You get a notification when those go through.
Leaves your computer and
So quick question, going back to the show, Michael Simon, did you talk to him about Jimmy Jam Community Outreach? He knew about
he was very interested in the drive behind it because a lot of the events that they go to aren't fundraisers.
Yeah.
Right. So he was intrigued at the fact that nobody out there was paid. We're all volunteers and stuff. And he's like, what? And so and it takes a lot of people by surprise, that all of those people out there are just there
to help.
So
this will be cool. You're probably going to inspire some more communities out there to do the same thing. This is going to be awesome.
I got to tell you, he had a lot of fun out there. It seemed like he really enjoyed himself out there too, man.
Where there's barbecue, there's usually bourbon, and the two kind of just make for a good time. So
that's always good customer service, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's it. Well, Tim, thank you for coming in this morning, man.
Thanks for having me,
thank you for all that you do, and we're very, very excited to catch this Monday the 17th, right?
Yep, 10 to 1. Set the DVR.
Food Network. That's it.
Yep.
Tim Gause, Jimmy Jam. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. And we're glad you didn't bring that Jeff guy with you this morning. Honestly, we're glad
he's roughing it in the mountains, So,
Mountain man.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say that we couldn't do what we do without the support of builders like Christy and Mastercraft. He was the title sponsor this year, and it was it brought us to the next level. I mean, Jerry got us started years ago and taught us what sponsorships were all about and how to do it and what to do with it. We'll always be indebted to Jerry, but Chris has taken it to the next level for us, and
that's awesome.
We're just really appreciative of that. You guys know everything that he does. So
yeah, man. He is Batman in our community, I think. Thank you very much, man. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Looking forward to just calling you at 10 at night on Monday and being like, Jim, I'm watching you on TV, man.
Tell him to go to bed. We have a show the next day, please.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's right. I get cranky if I don't get enough sleep.
I would have liked to have been in the 8 o'clock hour.
Right, nice. We're getting a little older now, I'm with you. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming by, man. And of course, anything you guys got going on.
Well, the Christmas parade, I'm going to need you guys' help. I know you're in a part of it. We want to do a float for Jimmy Jam this year. So
let us know.
Have a conversation about how to do that.
Let us know.
Oh, that'll be fun. Let's do it.
We're going to throw barbecue samples at people.
Oh, very
just
nice.
Chicken legs.
Just
boom. Get a little sticky.
Just the sauce.
Chucking some
just the sauce.
It's a little sticky. It's just the sauce. It look like a horrible
sauce on people out there.
It's a blessing in this town. It is.
Like, what'd you get? I got the dough.
Yeah. The Catholics do the holy water. We bless you with barbecue sauce. That's it.
Yes. Well, you put it in squirt guns.
Okay, super soakers.
Yeah. Hey, it's great skincare. Amara Metzbot told me.
Okay, well,
it's got to be true.
Boy, all right.